In a world brimming with distractions and demands, the art of combating procrastination has been a perennial struggle for humanity. At the heart of this enduring battle lies 9 profound Stoic principles that offer unique insights and strategies to conquer the tendency to delay, with each principle derived from ancient wisdom and exemplified in the lives of great Stoic philosophers. Procrastination used to be my constant companion, keeping my dreams and goals at arm's length. I was trapped in the cycle of "I'll do it tomorrow," which never seemed to arrive. Then came the turning point. I decided that tomorrow had to be today. I made a deliberate shift in my mindset, and instead of delaying tasks, I began tackling them head-on. Whether it was work, fitness, or personal growth, I committed to action. It worked. I transformed my life, making progress on long-delayed goals. I realized that overcoming procrastination wasn't just a dream, it was a choice I could make. If you're struggling with procrastination, know that I've been there too. Change is possible, and that first step you take today can lead to incredible transformations in your life. Picture the scene in ancient Athens, where a young Stoic disciple grappling with the challenge of procrastination sought guidance from his mentor. The mentor, steeped in the teachings of Stoicism, shared the wisdom of focusing on what's within your control. He narrated the tale of Epictetus, the former slave turned philosopher, who faced adversity and dire circumstances but remained steadfast in his resolve to concentrate on his choices and actions. These 9 Stoic principles, each with its distinct philosophy, draw inspiration from the lives of Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Their insights offer a unique and timeless perspective on procrastination, guiding us towards embracing discomfort, practicing self-discipline, and infusing our tasks with virtuous purpose. In the narration that follows, we will explore each principle in depth, delving into the unique ways ancient Stoics applied these philosophies and how they can help us navigate the modern world's procrastination pitfalls. Together, we'll embark on a journey of self-improvement, using Stoic wisdom as a compass to tackle procrastination and lead more purposeful lives. Focus on what you can change. The first Stoic principle in tackling procrastination focuses on understanding and emphasizing what's within your control. This principle, often referred to as the dichotomy of control, is foundational to Stoic philosophy and has been integral in guiding individuals to lead more purposeful and productive lives. In essence, it encourages you to recognize that while you cannot control external events or the actions of others, you do have agency over your own choices, thoughts, and behaviors. Ancient Stoics like Epictetus and Seneca provided valuable insights into the application of this principle. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-Stoic philosopher, highlighted the idea that you should not be concerned with things that are beyond your control, as this leads to frustration and anxiety. Instead, you should direct your energy and attention to what you can control, which is your own internal world. For example, imagine a Stoic in ancient Rome facing a significant task or challenge. They might be tasked with a critical role in the government, or perhaps they had to manage a household. The Stoic approach would be to focus on their own actions and decisions. They could control how they prepared for the role, how they made decisions, and how they reacted to the outcomes. They would not waste energy worrying about external factors like the weather, the actions of others, or political upheavals, as these were beyond their control. By applying this principle to procrastination, you recognize that procrastination is a choice you make. You can't control the passage of time or external circumstances, but you can control your decision to act or delay. Ancient Stoics would advise individuals to consciously choose to act, aligning their choices with reason and virtue, rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions or external pressures. In summary, the first Stoic principle of focusing on what's within your control encourages you to direct your attention and effort toward your own choices and actions. By adopting this mindset, you can effectively combat procrastination by recognizing that the decision to act is always within your control, and you have the power to make choices that align with your values and lead to personal growth and fulfillment. Accept the present moment. The second tool in combating procrastination centers around the notion of accepting the present moment. This principle encourages you to embrace the task at hand without resistance, recognizing that procrastination often emerges from an aversion to discomfort. Ancient Stoics, including philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, offered profound insights into how this concept can be applied to daily life. Imagine an ancient Stoic in a position of great responsibility, like Marcus Aurelius, who was the Roman emperor. He faced countless challenges and burdens daily. To avoid procrastination, he practiced embracing the present moment. He accepted that his role required him to make critical decisions and manage an empire, and he approached these tasks without resistance. Instead of dreading his responsibilities, he saw them as opportunities for personal growth and the betterment of society. This principle can be applied to procrastination in our own lives. When you're faced with a task you're tempted to put off, take a Stoic approach by acknowledging the present moment and your role in it. Instead of resisting the work, consider it an integral part of your journey. The Stoic philosophers believed that the discomfort you might feel in the present moment is an essential aspect of personal development. Seneca, for instance, advised individuals to accept challenges willingly. He wrote about how embracing discomfort was a path to becoming more resilient and virtuous. Rather than seeking comfort through procrastination, you can choose to accept the discomfort of the task and focus on how it contributes to your personal growth and development. In summary, the second Stoic principle of accepting the present moment teaches us to confront tasks without resistance or avoidance. It encourages us to see the value in facing discomfort, as this can lead to personal growth and fulfillment. By adopting this mindset, we can effectively combat procrastination by embracing the work at hand as an opportunity for self-improvement and positive change, much like the ancient Stoics did in their own lives. Cultivate self-awareness. To overcome procrastination, make a habit of practicing mindfulness. This concept encourages a deep understanding of the reasons behind procrastination and how to address them effectively. Ancient Stoic philosophers, such as Epictetus and Seneca, offered valuable insights into applying mindfulness to one's life. In the ancient world, consider a student of Epictetus who struggles with procrastination. This student might have been assigned the task of preparing for a philosophical debate. When faced with the temptation to delay, the Stoic advice would be to engage in mindfulness. This involves self-reflection and an honest examination of the underlying causes of procrastination. Ancient Stoics understood that procrastination often arises from fear, self-doubt, or a lack of interest in the task at hand. By practicing mindfulness, individuals could identify these emotional and psychological barriers to action. For instance, the student might realize that fear of failure or a lack of confidence in their debating skills was holding them back. To overcome procrastination, ancient Stoics would advise the student to address these underlying emotions through rational thought. They might remind themselves that failure is a part of the learning process and that self-doubt is natural. By accepting these emotions and reframing their perspective, they could find the courage to tackle the task without delay. In the context of modern life, mindfulness can be applied similarly. When facing procrastination, take a moment to reflect on why you're avoiding a particular task. Is it because you fear failure, doubt your abilities, or simply find it uninteresting? Identifying the root cause can empower you to challenge those feelings and motivate yourself to act. In summary, the third Stoic principle emphasizes mindfulness as a tool for understanding the underlying causes of procrastination. By examining and addressing the emotions and beliefs that lead to avoidance, you can cultivate the self-awareness needed to overcome procrastination and make more purposeful choices in your daily life, as the ancient Stoics did in their pursuit of wisdom and virtue. Align your goals with virtue. This lesson underscores the importance of aligning one's tasks and ambitions with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Imagine an ancient Stoic living during the time of the Roman Empire. This individual, inspired by Stoic philosophy, might have held a position of responsibility in the community. They would consider how their role could contribute to the greater good, in line with Stoic virtues. For instance, if they were magistrates, they might see their work as an opportunity to bring justice to their community or to foster wisdom in their decisions. This principle is especially relevant in the context of procrastination. When facing a task, ask yourself whether it aligns with virtuous values. By viewing your responsibilities through a Stoic lens, you infuse them with a higher purpose, which can provide motivation and a sense of meaning. In a modern context, suppose you're procrastinating on a work project. Applying this Stoic principle involves re-evaluating the task's significance. Rather than seeing it as a mundane chore, consider how it contributes to the betterment of your organization or society. Perhaps your work supports a just cause, like improving access to education or promoting environmental sustainability. By framing your responsibilities in this light, you're more likely to overcome procrastination, as you see them as virtuous endeavors that align with your values. The ancient Stoics believed that living a virtuous life, one in harmony with nature and reason, was the path to true contentment. By connecting your daily tasks with these virtues, you tap into a profound source of motivation and a means of conquering procrastination. In essence, this principle encourages you to infuse your actions with meaning and purpose, making it easier to overcome the allure of procrastination and pursue tasks that are aligned with your values and the greater good. Memento mori. The fifth Stoic principle for addressing procrastination revolves around the profound concept of memento mori, or remember your mortality. This principle encourages individuals to confront the impermanence of life and the fleeting nature of time. In ancient times, Stoics like Seneca emphasized this principle as a reminder of the transitory nature of human existence. Imagine an ancient Stoic living in the bustling streets of Athens or Rome, immersed in the daily challenges and distractions of life. To combat procrastination, they would embrace the philosophy of memento mori by regularly reflecting on their own mortality. They might contemplate the brevity of life and the fact that time, once lost, can never be regained. This principle can be a powerful antidote to procrastination in our contemporary lives. When you're tempted to delay important tasks, take a moment to consider your own mortality. Recognize that every day that passes is a day closer to the end of your life. This realization can be a potent motivator to seize the present moment and make the most of your time. Instead of procrastinating, you might find the urgency to tackle your responsibilities and pursue your dreams. The ancient Stoics believed that by acknowledging the limited time we have, we gain a heightened appreciation for life and a deeper commitment to making the most of it. In a world filled with distractions and a tendency to put off important matters, memento mori serves as a solemn but empowering reminder. By confronting the reality of your mortality, you can channel your focus and energy into productive actions, ensuring that you live a life in alignment with your values and aspirations, rather than succumbing to procrastination. This Stoic principle encourages us to use our limited time wisely and find motivation in the awareness of our own impermanence. Embrace discomfort. Consider an ancient Stoic living in a world without modern comforts, facing physical and emotional challenges. To confront procrastination, they'd actively choose to embrace discomfort. They would view challenging tasks as opportunities to develop their character and build mental toughness. By willingly engaging with discomfort, they'd train themselves to overcome procrastination and pursue what needed to be done. In the modern world, the Stoic principle of embracing discomfort offers a valuable perspective on procrastination. When you're inclined to postpone a task because it seems arduous or unpleasant, take a Stoic approach. Rather than avoiding discomfort, acknowledge that enduring it can lead to personal growth. For instance, if you're procrastinating on a project at work due to its complexity or the effort it demands, recognize that tackling it head-on is a chance to strengthen your problem-solving skills, work ethic, and resilience. This reframing transforms the discomfort into an opportunity for self-improvement. The ancient Stoics advocated for this approach to life's challenges, believing that by willingly enduring discomfort, individuals could cultivate greater fortitude and adaptability. This strength was seen as essential for leading a life in accordance with reason and virtue. In summary, the sixth Stoic principle encourages individuals to confront procrastination by seeing discomfort as a path to growth and strength. By willingly embracing challenging tasks, you can overcome the urge to delay and transform discomfort into a catalyst for personal development. This principle reminds us that avoiding procrastination can lead to more profound self-improvement and a life in harmony with Stoic values. Develop a strong will. In Stoic philosophy, Self-discipline is regarded as a fundamental virtue, and it plays a pivotal role in overcoming procrastination. Think of an ancient Stoic, living in a world where distractions and temptations were present, just as they are today. To combat procrastination, they would emphasize the importance of self-discipline. By developing self-control, they could resist the impulse to procrastinate and instead focus on what needed to be done. In our modern world, the Stoic principle of self-discipline remains relevant. When facing procrastination, it's essential to recognize that it often stems from a lack of self-control. Distractions, immediate gratification, and the allure of comfort can deter us from our tasks. By embracing the Stoic approach, you can choose to develop self-discipline as a countermeasure. For instance, if you're tempted to procrastinate by checking social media or watching TV when you should be working on a project, self-discipline becomes your ally. It involves making a conscious choice to override the urge for short-term pleasure and focus on the long-term benefits of completing your task. The ancient Stoics believed that self-discipline was instrumental in living a life in harmony with reason and virtue. They understood that it's not just about resisting temptation, but also about directing your willpower towards productive and meaningful actions. Love your fate. This principle encourages individuals to accept and even embrace the tasks and responsibilities that life presents, rather than resisting or avoiding them. To combat procrastination, the ancients would adopt the philosophy of amor fati. Instead of grumbling about their fate or wishing for different circumstances, they would find a sense of contentment and purpose in whatever task they were assigned. They would see each challenge as an opportunity for growth, learning, and contributing to the betterment of society. In our contemporary lives, amor fati can be a powerful antidote to procrastination. When you're faced with tasks that you'd rather avoid or delay, this Stoic principle encourages you to shift your perspective. Instead of resisting your responsibilities, try to find meaning and value in them. For example, if you're procrastinating on a demanding work project, consider how it aligns with your career aspirations and personal growth. See it as an opportunity to prove your capabilities and make a positive impact. By loving your fate, you can overcome procrastination by reframing your tasks as stepping stones toward your goals. The ancient Stoics believed that embracing one's fate, no matter how challenging, was a path to tranquility and a life in harmony with the natural order of the universe. By accepting and even welcoming the tasks that come your way, you can find inner peace and fulfillment. In summary, the eighth Stoic principle encourages individuals to embrace their fate and see value in their responsibilities rather than resisting or avoiding them. By adopting the philosophy of amor fati, you can transform procrastination into purposeful action, finding contentment and growth in the tasks you undertake. This principle reminds us that by accepting our fate, we can live a life that is in harmony with Stoic values and free from the grip of procrastination. Routine and habit. The ninth Stoic principle for overcoming procrastination centers on the importance of establishing a daily routine and cultivating habits that minimize the need for decision-making. This principle is deeply rooted in the Stoic belief that structure and discipline are essential for a meaningful and productive life. In ancient times, consider a Stoic philosopher living in Athens or Rome. To address procrastination, they would adhere to a structured daily routine. This routine helped them manage their intellectual and philosophical pursuits efficiently. By designating specific times for study, reflection, and writing, they minimized the opportunity for procrastination. In our contemporary world, the Stoic principle of routine and habit can be a valuable strategy for combating procrastination. Modern life is filled with endless choices and distractions, which can make it easy to delay important tasks. By adopting a daily routine, you can streamline your actions and create habits that reduce the chance of procrastination. For example, if you're prone to procrastinating on your morning workouts, you can establish a habit of exercising at the same time each day. This removes the need to decide when or if you should work out. Over time, it becomes an automatic part of your day, and the temptation to delay diminishes. The ancient Stoics understood the power of routine and habit in aligning one's life with reason and virtue. By structuring their days and creating habits, they could focus on what truly mattered and avoid the pitfalls of procrastination. In summary, The ninth Stoic principle underscores the value of routine and habit in conquering procrastination. By establishing a structured daily routine and cultivating positive habits, you can minimize the need for decision-making and reduce the chance of delaying important tasks. This principle reminds us that a well-structured life can lead to greater productivity and a sense of purpose, free from the burden of procrastination. As we conclude our exploration of these 9 Stoic principles for conquering procrastination, we hope you'll subscribe as you've found inspiration and guidance in the timeless wisdom of ancient philosophers. In a world filled with distractions and the ever-present temptation to delay, the Stoic approach offers a unique perspective and practical tools to lead a more purposeful and productive life. Just as the Stoics like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius faced their own challenges and temptations in their time, so do we in the modern world. By embracing discomfort, developing self-discipline, and aligning our tasks with virtuous goals, we can navigate the complex landscape of procrastination more effectively. The Stoic philosophy, rooted in self-awareness and inner strength, reminds us that we have the power to choose our actions, even when external circumstances seem overwhelming. By following the principles discussed in this video, you're equipped with the tools to make those choices wisely and in alignment with your values. So, as you embark on your journey to conquer procrastination and lead a life of purpose, remember the Stoic sages who walked this path before us. Let their wisdom be your guide, and may you find tranquility, fulfillment, and success as you apply these principles in your daily life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic philosophy and its relevance in our modern world.